Hello, I'm Don Rogers, a mathematics major from the University of Wyoming. Today I'd like to talk to you about communication, specifically communication between two different fields of expertise. See, recently I watched Talk Nerdy to Me, a TED Talk by Melissa Marshall. In her talk, Marshall claimed that technical jargon is one of the major causes of the breakdown in communication between two parties. And this really got me thinking, as a mathematician, how can I communicate a complicated idea to someone with zero mathematical background? So that's what I'm going to try to do today. And in so doing, hopefully, I'll give you an example of how you can explain something from your field to a person that has no background in that area. So today I'm going to try to show you modular arithmetic. Modular arithmetic is credited to Carl Friedrich Gauss in 1801, and we use it today for things like ISBN numbers on your textbooks. We use it for computer encryption, for credit card transactions, and other technical things like that. But most importantly, you use it every single day without even realizing it. And I'm going to show you how. First, let's consider this statement. 10 plus 5 equals 15. Pretty straightforward, I'm not going to get too much argument there. But what if I told you 10 plus 5 equals 3? Well, 10 plus 5 does equal 3 if we're doing arithmetic mod 12. So what this basically means, mod 12 means we're only considering 12 numbers, 0 through 11. So when we do this addition, we start at 10 and then add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 3. Notice how when I got to the end, I wrapped back around to the beginning again. Not very hard. So let's try different modulus. Let's try mod 7. So just like we did with 12, we lay out our 7 numbers, 0 through 6, and add 4 plus 5. So 4 plus 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, equals 2. 4 plus 5 equals 2, mod 7. Now what does this have really to do with you, and how do you use it every day? Well, if we were to label these 7 integers as Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, then you can see it's simply the days of the week. So the statement 4 plus 5 equals 2 mod 7 is the same thing as saying 5 days after Thursday, it's Tuesday. So every single time you're scheduling your homework out a couple weeks in advance and you want to know what day that homework is due, you're doing modular arithmetic. So let's go back to the previous example. If instead of laying out the numbers in a line like this, we lay them in a circle like this and do the same addition, it works 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 3. Do you recognize that? If we just relabel the 0 as a 12, that's nothing but the analog clock that you look at 10 times a day in every class. So every single time you're in your morning class and you're counting the hours until you get to go home, you're actually doing modular arithmetic. So the point of this is to show you that some complicated ideas aren't that difficult, really. But had I started off this explanation with the stock lecture from an abstract algebra course, your eyes would glaze over and you'd start daydreaming about what you're going to do later. And the communication between us would break down completely. So what's the solution? First, when you're talking to someone else, explaining to them complicated ideas from whatever field you're an expert in, don't use the language of your field. Find analogies, find examples, and show that person why the information that you want to share is important to them or how it applies to them. Second, if you're listening to someone else give a talk and you don't understand the terminology they're using, go ahead and stop them. Ask questions. Form your own analogies, form your own examples to help you understand the information that they're trying to share. So, the next time somebody asks you, how's your studies going, or they ask you to give a presentation on some kind of a complicated topic, try this. Not only will you gain a much deeper understanding of the topic you're trying to share with somebody, but your audience will be much more willing to listen to the information that you're sharing. Thank you. Have a great day.